All right, hello Scorpio. Let's do your next 48-hour reading. Okay, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you have not already. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you would like a personal reading, make sure to read my bio or the description box down below. Okay, underneath every single video that I post. All the information is always there. Personal readings are available anytime. Okay. All right, so that being said, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as this is a general reading, and watch for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus at least, okay, or your placements. You're not just one sign, you are more than your sun sign. The sun sign is very surface level, so you could be watching a certain sign and you might resonate way better or way more with your moon sign, your rising, your north node. So pay attention to your chart, okay, when watching tarot. Please, please, please. All right, let's see. What's going on for my Scorpios? What's going the fuck? Okay, what's going on for my Scorpios for the next 48 hours? Okay, some of you guys could have Aries in your chart or be dealing with a Sagittarius. What's going on for my Scorpios for the next 48? Okay, so you're having a good time, okay, or you're trying to have a good time with somebody, okay. I was also hearing like ovulation, okay, somebody could be ovulating. You could be dealing with a Libra too. Somebody may be very aroused, okay. um let's see what's going on for my Scorpios for the next 48 hours. Some of you guys could have Virgo in your chart. There's this, yeah, this is your energy, so you could be turned on or having a good time, okay, or something like that. I feel like somebody's charged up, okay, so you could be dealing with a Leo or a Leo placement. Yeah, we got Aries energy here too, a fire sign, someone very fiery, okay. Why do I feel like an argument is turning you on? Okay, what? Scorpio? You trying to walk away from somebody or pretending to? If you okay, I don't know if you're trying to walk away from somebody. Look, this literally just casually fell out. The Two of Cups. Like I said, y'all are arguing with somebody, but you're getting turned on, and even if they walk away, you know that, they're still yours, okay? So this is like some possessive shit or whatever, where you know that somebody will be back. What the hell? You could be dealing with a Libra. This is a lot of Libra energy. Yeah, you're like, just give it some time. Just give it some time, okay? Um, all right, Scorpio, what's going on for you for the next 48? This could be a Sagittarius. So you know that somebody's in a mood or somebody's being moody with you, okay? That's why I feel like they'll be back, or you feel like they'll be back for the next 48. So you're being a little bit cocky in the next 48. Libra. Oh, Libra. Okay, you could be dealing with a Libra or have it in your chart. You probably are a Libra in Vedic astrology, okay? But you know that somebody's going to turn around or somebody's going to be right back after arguing, okay? Or something like that. What's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Or you're able to manipulate them back in? Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, you're like, I can make it work. Okay, so why do I feel like you guys are, I don't know if it's intentional or unintentional, but you're trying to figure out a way to, are you testing somebody? Or trying to figure out ways to reel somebody back in to make it work? That's some Scorpio shit. Yeah, you are. You're like, what can I say to make sure that the whoever comes back, even if, we get into a fight. So you're okay, so you're being manipulative, or you maybe want to call it strategic, I don't know. But yeah, you're like watching somebody and the way they act, the way they move, what they do, okay? when something doesn't go their way. Okay. What is going on for Scorpio for the next 48? You could be dealing with the Earth sign, Capricorn. Yeah, look, Seven of Swords. You're being strategic. I feel like you're watching somebody to see how they move, to see how they react, to see what makes them come back, to see what, there's that Libra energy. Libra. Okay? How can you balance out this situation after conflict? Yeah. But this is like, yeah, it's gonna work, okay, Scorpio. So whatever you're trying to do, it'll work. But you're being manipulative. Yeah, you want somebody codependent on you. Confirmation. Could be a Taurus too. I feel okay. Are you doing something where like you're trying to keep somebody stuck to you, but you're not going to commit to them, or you're not going to take them serious or something like that? So you're watching them like get frustrated, mad, irritated, walk away, go for a drive, do something, say, I'm never coming back. I'm done with you, Scorpio. And then you're like, okay, we'll see. And then they come back. And you're like, I knew you would. Okay, I might title this reading I Knew You'd Be Back. Okay, what the fuck, Scorpio? I see you with like a smirk on your face, like, yeah, because you love me. Let's just flew out. Because this person loves you, or they have love for you. So even if you don't, this is not good, but even if you don't commit to this person, they are going to be back. So you're right. You're right. No matter what you do, I want to say until this person learns like self love, no matter what you do, Scorpio, this person, they will be back. Even if they walk away. Like I said, this argument is turning you on. Like I said at the beginning, some sort of argument is turning you on. It's getting you fired up because you know that you have that power over this person. That's some Scorpio shit. That's some Scorpio shit, okay? Let's see. So I feel like you're exercising your power, which sounds crazy, but that's what I'm getting here. You're exercising what you're capable of when it comes to somebody, and their heart. Look, I knew you'd be back. Six of Cups. No matter how stressed they get, they're like, okay, hi, Scorpio. Can we talk? Okay, let's get some Oracle here. Let's see. Wow, Scorpio. Doing some manipulative shit. Typical. I'm a Scorpio rising, so I can't talk too much. But I'm not manipulative like that. I'm very blunt. Well, let's see. What is going on for my Scorpios for the next 48 hours? Yeah, you're getting creative literally with your moves. I feel like someone's sick of you, low key. Someone is sick of you. But then, like I said, they come back. So I don't know. Whoa. Yeah, literally give it time. This is just confirming what I read. Okay. So you're doing somebody wrong, or you're mentally like abusing somebody, is what it sounds like. Why am I hearing like this is what it sounds like when thugs cry? If you're a woman and doing this to a man, you got him wrapped around your finger. I don't know how, but I mean I know how, because you're manipulating him. You're playing a mental game, and it is working. And we have dodging bullets, okay? So you're the crazy one in this situation, Scorpio. It's working though. Look, deception. I'm telling you. False illusion, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. This is what you're doing to somebody. Yeah, and they still want to give to you. That's crazy. Look, there's something about timing. Are you purposely you're not talking to somebody for a certain amount of time? Or some of y'all could be doing like a push and pull method. That is toxic as fuck. Okay, but it does work. Okay, I'm not encouraging y'all to be deceptive like this, but for whoever this is resonating with, yeah, it's working, because the push and pull method, it will get someone attached to you. When you give them, it's love bombing. It's basically love bombing, but with like communication. Look, you're making yourself unavailable. You're like, okay, I'm not going to talk to the Libra, the Scorpio, the whoever for this amount of time. I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to let them, I'm hearing, cool off, and then watch them come crawling back. And it works every time. So does somebody like forget your deceptive ways or something? Because it seems like this happens a lot. Like no matter what you do, like I said, this is not good, but no matter what you do, you just got to give it some time, and then they'll come back, or they'll forgive you, or they'll forget whatever it is that you did. So, okay. Yeah, they'll stop. Yeah, eventually they'll stop looking for, I'm hearing, answers. This is crazy. I feel like I'm tapping into the Scorpio's mind, okay? But, okay. Like I said, I do not condone that, but it's working, Scorpio. Your plan is working. Your method, your mental game, it's working, okay? Bugaboo, lust, not love. Yeah, this person, like I said, they are. Is this like a love spell or something, or damn near? Because there's like a back and forth energy between you guys. Someone is, like I said, they are like sick of you, but then they keep coming back. Or you keep charming them just enough, or you give them just enough so that they come back. That's your goal, is to always get this person back. That's your plan. Okay. This is, I don't know why you're doing this other than just to see what you can, like I said, you're exercising your power over somebody. Okay. What else for Scorpio? Yeah, unfinished business. I'm telling you, it's not over. Patterns, back and forth, baggage. That's what you're doing. Or you're doing something. Like I don't, like I said, it could, some of you could be doing like a spell or something over somebody. Or doing, I'm hearing, root work on somebody so that they always come back to you. Or you're binding somebody. You could be doing some sort of like binding spell or whatever. Oh Lord. That is not good, but that's what's, you want somebody to be like ultimately devoted to you no matter what, no matter how bad you treat them. Look, give it time, it's in the works. Something will work again and again. So you're, like I said, you're doing so, you're, I'm trying to explain it because some of you guys, it sounds like you're doing a binding spell or something, or you're trying to make sure that somebody never officially walks away from you. Like you can always get somebody back. I've never done a reading like this, but it's definite, it would come out for Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to see like the inner workings of somebody's mind. I feel like I'm in your mind right now, but you're like, it's just a process. You could be testing something too and throwing out what doesn't work or what doesn't work anymore. You could be dealing with a Leo or somebody has Leo in their chart. I'm also hearing like something works a couple months at a time. So whatever you're doing, this is, it works. Whatever, I don't know, like I said, it could be a spell or something, a mental game that you're doing, and it works for a couple months at a time, and then it kind of wears off, so you have to do it again. And then it fulfills you because you get what you want. I feel like you like seeing this work every time. It gives you some sort of satisfaction because it's working. Like I said, you're exercising your power, exercising your skills, your spell work skills or whatever, even if it's just mental, okay? You're like, ha ha ha, it's working again. This is like an evil mastermind, Scorpio. What are you doing? Oh God. If it's not over a person, whatever work you're doing, even if it's not spell work, it's working. Something is being delivered every time. It's coming through every time. It's unraveling the way you want it to, according to plan. Like that's, I don't know what y'all are doing, but it's one of those things. You could also be doing money magic or money work or something, and it's working every time. Okay, so like you're very abundant, but maybe you get your money through spells or something. I feel like you're not actually compatible with somebody, Scorpio, or something is not meant to work, but it's working for you. And you like the fact that it's working for you. And maybe it wouldn't work for other people. Yeah. You've seen somebody grow, you've seen somebody change, or you've watched something metamorphosize. Is that a word? This is like you sending out this is going to sound really weird, but it's like you sending out a animal into the world, and you have like this remote control, right? Or you're controlling something. You're controlling the animal throughout life, but then you're like you need to find a way to get it back to you, or to come home, to get back to its foundation or something. And every time, are you playing a game? This is like a game. Like I said, it is a game, a mental game. You could be playing a physical game, like a video game, and you like the fact that you complete something every time, or it works every time. Is this like a cheat code or something? I don't know what you're doing. This is where you're letting somebody run free, you're letting something go, and then you're watching it come back to you. It's like a boomerang. No matter what it goes through, no matter what this person goes through, they always come back to you. Or this thing always comes back to you every couple months, or after a certain amount of time. It's like you whistling and this person or this thing comes running back. You're training somebody, Scorpio. You're training them. That's what you're doing. For some of you, I feel like y'all are training someone or something like you're not directly, you're working somebody. You're working the hell out of somebody and it's working. So for those of you who understand, cool. But I feel like this may not be for everybody. Something's deeper than you think, or than this person thinks. If this person is always wondering, like, why do I always want to come back to the Scorpio? Why do I still care about the Scorpio? It's because you work the hell out of them, or you got this mental hold on them. Okay? I feel like you're like watching something. You could see right through somebody. You could see right through. I'm hearing the looking glass. Y'all are some witchy motherfuckers. Even if you're not doing like actual spell work, this is like someone has like a mastermind. I don't know what to call that. I like the way you think. Even though it's toxic, it's working. If it works, it works, Scorpio. So, you know, let's get a few more. Yeah, look, the grave reversed. Something, even if something is supposed to be done and over or dead, you're bringing something back alive. You're making it, you're reviving it. You're starting it over. You're able to bring it back to life. So are you guys doing like it's like resuscitation. You're bringing something or someone back to life. Maybe that's what you do for work. Like if you're a doctor, you could be a doctor, or you could work in like a emergency thing or something. You bring people back to life, or you, what's that thing where they like shock you or whatever? Some of you guys could be those people who do that. Or you're just very healing. Like you know how to heal people, but then you like, it's like catch and release. You're like, okay, come back to mama. And then you're like, okay, go back out there. And then when they come back to you all bruised up and shit, hurt from the world out there, You're like, okay, let me fix you. You guys have Virgo in your chart or something? You're healing. You're a healer, Scorpio. You're a healer. But you're like manipulating something so that it goes in your favor. This is gonna sound really fucked up, okay? And I know not many people are in here right now, but I feel like, because I'm channeling this message where if you are a doctor, you are letting certain patients pass away and you're letting certain patients revive or be revived. Like you're letting people purposely pass. That's what I'm literally getting that. If you are a doctor of some sort, like if it doesn't benefit you, you're going to let people pass. That's a message I'm getting. If it doesn't, this is, there's something dark about this though. Like I said, you're helping people, but I feel like scared even saying that right now. This is like something about, could be about the medical field. I feel like for some of you, if you're a doctor, for some of you, if you feel like someone doesn't have any value, you're going to let them go, you know? And that's not okay, right? But something like that could be going on in the medical field where you you're like, I don't see this person having any actual value. Let's let them go, or let's let them pass away. You know, we did everything we could, ma'am, and you didn't. Why are you doing this? I feel like you have the option. Look, you're taking a risk. Like you literally, this is strategy. This whole reading has been about you being strategic as fuck. Roll the dice. You have an option. Like you have control over people's literal lives. I don't know who's watching me right now, but I'm picking up on some new shit. You have the option to save people. And if you don't see value in them being here, you let them go. That's crazy. But if you see some value, if you have some heart in you, you let them stay alive. Like if you, I don't know, you might be against like gang members or people who are violent. Like say someone got shot in the streets, right? You don't fuck with people who, openly deal with violence and stuff like that. So if this person got shot, if somebody who's in the streets or whatever gets shot, oh no, we let them pass away. Even though they could have been revived. But since you don't like, this is real fucked up. If you don't like somebody, you don't care about their life. You only care about what? What do you only care about, Scorpio? This is about a doctor. Like I said, someone who has control over people's lives. Escape transformation. Self-neglect. You can purpose. That's crazy. I don't pick up on stuff for no reason. You have the option on. You're like, well, if they didn't want to care about their life, why should I? You're the doctor. You're the doctor. Are you kidding me? You're the doctor, and so you're killing people, or you're just acting like they died when they could have been saved. You're not doing your job, or you're being lazy. It's not lazy. It's because, like I said, this is very strategic. Look, a situation's about to explode. So, Scorpio, why is this coming out for you? Someone could have someone low key could be on to you about this. I'm on to you. I can see it right here in this reading. This is crazy. But it's someone's situation. This is about a doctor doing something fucked up. I feel like someone knows or has an inkling that someone hasn't been doing their job, or someone's purposely been ignoring people's, like someone could be saved, something could be preserved, and you just let it die. That's what I'm getting. You could be from the south, or you could be southern or something, or this could be happening down south. This is like it's discrimination. It's literal discrimination. I feel like I can't, like, I feel like my breath is kind of tight right now. That's sick, Scorpio. That's real sick. That's why not everybody trusts certain doctors. Someone could have lived another 9 months too, and you just let them go. Look, Doe, John Doe, Jane Doe. Okay, ain't that what they call people who are, unidentified? Picture you like looking at somebody, or this is what somebody does. They look at somebody who's about to die. They could save them. They could call for help. They could, do something to save somebody, and you just watch them wither away or suffer or stop breathing. It's real dark, I know, but that's what I'm getting here. I don't know who's watching me, but do better. Somebody should not have their medical license or whatever the fuck you are. You're purposely letting people pass away. Or this is what happened to somebody. Somebody didn't do their job or isn't doing their job. And I feel like it's in the medical field. This could be being investigated soon as well. Like I said, I feel like somebody is onto somebody, or you, if this is you. You have victims. This is a doctor who is openly letting people pass away. You could have saved them, but you didn't. You watch them. This is real sick. I know. This whole reading has been, I feel like I just figured out someone's method so that they can legally get away with ending people's lives, low key. Yeah. Because you get money off of somebody, or this is like, what do they call it? Life insurance. Ride or die. Bonnie and Clyde. You act like you care about people, that like you care if they live or die. And then you watch them leave this earth. Or you get them in situations to the point where they will leave this earth. And then you act like it's an accident. If you're not a doctor, that's what somebody did. This could be about somebody's mother. Somebody's mother could have been saved, or this is what a mother did to somebody. Like somebody still had more time. But I feel like I said, if it's not up to your, like if you don't see value in somebody staying here or living, you let them go. Like you get something from people passing away. Like I said, it could be money, life insurance or something. Yeah, you think I'm saying too much. Some of you guys need to listen more when it comes to who you go to, when it comes to a doctor. You should be able to trust doctors and stuff like that. I'm not saying all doctors are bad, because they're not. But this, whoever I'm picking up on, this is like also about it could be about a child, a mother who had a baby. You know how babies like sometimes don't make it? I feel like somebody could have been saved, or multiple people could have been saved. Look, this is like about a heart situation, a heart transplant, or somebody needed something to do with their heart. Like a donor. Isn't that what they call it? A donor? Somebody could have been like, oh, I just can't find an option, or I just can't find a match. They had the match. They chose not to present it though, or use it. Yeah, long haul reverse. Someone could be sexist too. This is just like literal discrimination going on in the medical field. Like if the doctor doesn't fuck with you, it could be about race. It could be about the way you look, or the way you think people look. Flip it how you need to. Oh, you don't like somebody being Indian because whatever reason, so you're gonna let them die. You don't like the fact that somebody was in the streets and, oh, well, I guess they should have, not been in the streets if they didn't want to get shot. Like somebody thinks like that, and it's like a doctor or somebody who's supposed to help people survive, but because they don't like, this is discrimination. I don't know what else to call that. If you're looking for a doctor, Scorpio, please be careful who you go to, and if this is you, Scorpio, as the doctor, because like I said, this sounds like y'all's energy, or it could be another Scorpio. But this whole reading has been extremely strategic, and it's side hustle. This is like something. Is this like the dark? Oh my god! I know I probably sound crazy, but I don't pick up on stuff for no reason. Could be something to do with like the dark web or what somebody does, because we have side hustle. You know how they be saying like people be selling people's organs and shit. Yeah, like if they don't have any quote unquote value, why not? We could scrap them. That's fucking sick, Scorpio. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody's sick as fuck, and this is either somebody around you or the doctor. Something real dark. Yeah, somebody's making excuses for why. This could be someone dark skinned too. Something could have worked out. Something could have survived. Okay. This could also be like a surgeon. Yeah, mystery. Someone's gonna find this out soon because I'm picking up on it. Somebody's gonna figure out what's going on with this situation, or you might see this in the news. I don't know, because I picked up on worldly stuff too. I literally predicted the whole Diddy situation like months before it happened last year. So y'all can think I'm crazy or whatever, but my readings do play out very much word for word for whoever. Okay, I wouldn't be a reader if people weren't resonating with my messages. Okay, it's not going to resonate for all of y'all, but you get the gist. When you're watching a general reading, you got to take it how it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, let things play out. Time is fluid. Okay, I know this is a next 48-hour reading, but like I say all the time, it's still timeless. Okay, so we might do Sagittarius in a minute. If you have Sagittarius placements, I think we will. I need a break for a second. Okay, that was real sick, Scorpio. I don't know who's doing that, but if you're, like I said, if you're going to a new doctor or trying to get somebody some work done or something, please be careful. Research. And if you notice any weird vibe, you do not have to stay with that. I'm hearing physician. I'm literally hearing physician. Somebody's racist, somebody's discriminating. They just don't like you, or you don't like somebody, and that's why you're going to let them suffer or die. All right, that's what I got for y'all. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't.